can't believe it.
Oh my gosh, she has teeth or something in there.
All right, I want to welcome you to my garden. I haven't done a video since I did the video about how I was preparing the garden and planting it. And one reason is I've been overrun with nutgrass. If you don't know what nutgrass is, it's a horrible type of grass that it's hard to kill, because if you don't dig it up and there's a little nut on the roots, if you don't get rid of that, it doesn't kill the plant. So it looks like I planted my garden in the middle of my yard. So I haven't really done a video, but I was like, you know what? I'm learning from this to the point where I kept trying to pick the grass out, It was just coming right back as soon as I would pull it up. So it's something I learned for next year to have the ground better prepared. Because this garden, to tell you the truth, was kind of a last minute thing my wife wanted. And I got the gardening bug and we've had a good time, but let me show you around. All right. And remember, there's a lot of grass. But this is my pumpkin plant. This is just one seed made this huge vine, and it's like growing every day. I'm finally, if we can go down here a little bit, I got some pumpkins. One little pumpkin, and there's another one on the other end of the vine just starting out. I have my pepper plants, which they produced a few jalapenos, and I have my bell pepper plants. And let me show you some of those. Hope it ain't too dark. But there's a couple. I don't think I have any. We just picked all our jalapenos. There's my corn. It's coming along. And then I got my, I think these are like Mammoth or Goliath sunflowers. But these suckers have been seeming to get bigger and bigger every day. This is the tallest one. I think I had it shown in one of my videos, but it's about to sprout open. We got some other ones coming. My corn is, you can see some corn starting. This I just planted just for fun. There's a better one right there. I just basically just threw some seeds in the ground and hope for the best. My squash, or this is zucchini, which the zucchini's been doing awesome. And you can see some little zucchini plants. I'm at little zucchinis going. This one's doing okay. This one is hurting, but my goodness, it's been producing zucchini like crazy. But I didn't plant this one right. I didn't get rooted very well, and Ronan may or may not have knocked it over a couple times. But this little thing's been producing like crazy. Okay, then we go to my squash. I've been fighting, it's like this powdery mold, and I've sprayed it with some different natural sprays, trying to help it. I don't know if it is or not, but up to the point, there's so many squash little plants, but they're not getting bigger. Now this one's taking a huge hit, but again, there's little squashes everywhere, as you can see in here, but they're not growing. We thinned it out. We were told to pick some of the thin the squash out, and like I said, we're learning. I don't know that much about gardens. These are tomato plants. These have a few tomatoes on them. I can't remember the name of these tomato plants, but they do take a little bit longer to produce than these two big plants. They are taking off like crazy, and they're called early girls. And as you can see, they already have tomatoes. This one over here has quite a few. I think I counted 14 tomatoes so far on these two plants, and over there I think we have just a few, but like I said, those are taking a lot longer to grow. This right here is a Tabasco plant. These are banana peppers, which Tracy just pulled a bunch of them off, but you can see some. Like I said, she just some more banana peppers and Tabasco plant. There's my tomatoes. Something that let's see if I can get another banana peppers. Like I said, I think she picked about 3 or 4 off. And this one plant right here, I bet it has produced over 10 so far. And I think I've eaten every one of them. And we'll come down to our butter lettuce. One plant got knocked over and we dug it up. I think we planted it a little bit late and it got hot on us because all the leaves are really bitter. Man, did not taste good. So what we're doing now is we're just letting them grow, and we're letting these flowers come up, and we're going to harvest some seeds from them, and we'll plant them this fall, and hopefully we can get some better lettuce when it cools off. Like I said, it's just so hot right now. This is kind of a weird day that we did have some rain last night, and it's been kind of cloudy. It's just real humid. But that's my garden. What have I learned so far is I have to get the ground better prepared. I'm still doing research on how I need to do that, but I can't have all this grass. I'm sure it's taken away from some of my plants. Something else on my jalapenos and banana peppers, when they were smaller, I should have picked the bulbs off of them and let them produce a little bit later. I was told that because at first they weren't very big, except for the banana peppers. This one plant right here, it's been growing like crazy, and I don't know what we done. Lettuce, plant earlier. Same thing with onions. I wanted onions, but we just couldn't. It was too late to plant them. My squash, I probably need to plant them better so they get better roots. Probably treat for the powdery the powdery mold a little bit earlier. Do better maintenance on my tomato plants because they kind of just grew so fast, and now they're just giant bushes. Need bigger trellises. I don't know if they're trellis or those little tomato cages. I think I need some bigger one of those. My lettuce is probably the weirdest lettuce I've ever seen, but like I said, several weeks we haven't even ate. We got a couple of salads out of it. It's growing like crazy. Like I said, we're going to try to harvest those seeds and see how that works. My corn and sunflowers, I'll probably have bigger rows and kind of space them out a little bit so they can get more nutrients for each plant, and it's so close together. Have more room for my pumpkins. I really like those vines, and do more research about how I can maybe prevent pests or just have more knowledge of that. So what I'm asking is if you have any pointers for me how to get rid of this nut grass, So next year when I till the soil, I won't have this issue. Any kind of tips about planting these vegetables? I know next year I want to plant, might make the garden a little bit bigger, but I definitely want some okra and onions and maybe more of the zucchini, because me and the wife are really enjoying the zucchini. She cooks that up with several meals already and I've enjoyed it. But I just wanted to give you a little look at my garden and how it's turned out so far this year. I'm happy with some of the growth. I'm really disappointed in all the grass, but hey, it's growing. I'm learning. So like I said, if you have any pointers, let me know. And I wanted to give an update on the garden. So thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'll catch you on my next video. Y'all have a good one.